Hey guys, good morning. The Sherpas coming at you here on a Tuesday. It's Trade Tuesday. I just threw my orders in. I wanted to tell you what they are. I also wanted to let you know a little bit of commentary about what I intend to do in the Everbullish One portfolio as the YouTube portfolio manager, as the first, best, and only to do it so far. And everybody on my newsletter has gotten their email, hopefully. But here's the deal. We sold Ride, we're out. In the Everbullish One portfolio. I know where we're going to put that, and we're going to look throughout the next week on when to implement that. Right now, we got dry powder and cash. The good news, we're up over 5% over the market, including the down play of our biggest portfolio holding, and now it's time to catch that and not only claw that back, but slingshot that back into even higher positive returns. So I'm bullish on that. Portfolio management, you got to have a short memory, baby, and there's always a place to be bullish. That's how I named my company, the Everbullish Advantage. That's what we are. Enough of the self-promotion. Let's get straight to the trades that I fired on. If you want to follow, go ahead and follow. If you have any questions, leave a comment. And if you buy the portfolio, you always get my cell phone number, and you can always text me and call me and see what the deal is if you have any extra concerns. But we're getting on it right now. So the number one pick of the week for this week was SOXL. This is the 3-time semiconductor that we mentioned in Friday's video and in Monday's video. No, Sunday's video. So whenever we kind of rolled out the game plan of the week, that trade is still intact. You can still get it if you want to get it. The second one was Arrival. Arrival was a non-correlation play with Ride. You can buy it if you want to. With that one, I would probably fire on that one a little bit under, let's say $18.80, because that seems to be a little bit of a base. UWMC, super bullish. Still love UWMC. I even like the warrants. If you want to add a little bit of juice to it, check out UWMC-WT. It depends on the, sometimes the acronyms on these change based on the brokerage that you use. So sometimes it's also instead WS. It can be a little bit different. Warrants are a way to gain leverage on a stock, particularly a stock that it was initiated as a SPAC. If you want to hear more about that, let me know in the comments. Leave me a mention on what to make a video about. Again, this is all about helping you guys out and helping everybody learn from my mistakes, and also from my my edge. Yeti's down. You know, that's a long-term hold. I don't know that I'd necessarily buy. If you're looking to fire, there's better things to fire on. Goldman Sachs is flat. FAS is flat. Still love both of those trades. Still like those a ton. It looks like we're getting our turnaround right now. I got to be honest, I'm a bit surprised by that, but I'm not fearful by that. We're going to take another look maybe. I'm going to take another look maybe around 2 or 3 if I'm in the office. If not, we're just going to keep going with it. So my biggest potential trade, or if you want to do it, I fired on this, is QS. This is probably where I'm going to be rebalancing the Everbullish One portfolio next Thursday. But I'll let you know, and you got to buy it and subscribe to find out. So anyway, QS is just down too much, and it's kind of a serendipitous timing with Ride, with the Bill Gates, all the things that are going on with that. So, you know, one of my commenters made a mention that there's a lot more opportunity in the battery space than there is in the EV space. I do consider those the same. I even consider that like with the green energy space and the clean energy space, but you know, we all have our opinions on that stuff. And my opinion is that this ain't going nowhere, and nothing really has changed other than validations by Ford and GM and the others. At Volvo, I saw that Volvo is going to have 60% of their cars roll off in the next 3 years are going to be electric. We got Audi working on the same thing. We got Volkswagen already doing it. Even the small Italian manufacturers, and even Lambo said that they're going to jump in. So, you know, my theory is that there's plenty of space to go around, but because of that competition, why not make the batteries too? That's a bit of the thought behind the portfolio management decision, but we haven't fired yet. We're going to get the best price on that. Again, that's the edge you get when you're doing your own thing. And if you're following somebody too, you can even make your own decisions outside of what they say. So if you can get a better price than me, get it, baby. I want that. So try to find a broker that'll tell you that. Ethereum's up 5%. That's awesome. I think she's bouncing back too. I genuinely think the sell-off is a little bit of panic and worry, and I also think it's a lot of posturing by institutions. You know, I hate the institutions, and they're capitalizing on this. But in this case, it's kind of like, all right, let's figure out where we can put our money to do better. I still love LabU. LabU's down down roughly flat. ERX down. MRO down. Those are buying opportunities for dip trades and scalp trades, and those are actually even protective opportunities if you're going to be trying to play the defensive card here with the market going forward. I'm not. I just think oil is going to do well. Also, hypothesis hasn't changed there. CPE again. If you got dry powder, you can probably pick these up and make money by the end of the week too. Oh, NVIDIA, I wanted to do this. I wanted to see what this was. So in my Sunday article, I mentioned the option trade of the week, and I'm like 6 for 7 of those. So I want to see what the price is now, and I'll let you know if you ought to clip it. And let's take a look. So we're at NVIDIA. Remember, on the Stockmaster up, if you go right here, this is what we do. We go to the stopwatch. We go to, this was in August 19. On NVIDIA, and it was at $585 option. We bought that for 65, and now it's worth 71. You can do the math on that, but that's a 14-15% rate of return. If you add that with SOXL, that's how you make money in down markets. So all my bulls out there, I appreciate you. I got a cool quote or reading, not really quote, but reading from the Stock Traders Almanac. Remember, you can buy this. You get a link to the iPad setup that I have, a couple other things to Amazon. It'll give you a little bit of a discount, I believe. But most importantly, it'll help out my my SEO score so we can spread the good word and help other traders that are getting beat up by big institutions that manage their money in standardized portfolios that don't really give them any profits and only pay the rep that's selling them. So with that little jab there, here's a little fun fact, and this is going to go to the rest of the week. So all my traders and all my pros out there, the Friday before Memorial Day tends to be lackluster with light trading, down 12 of the last 21%. The average is down almost 0.2%. What that means is what I always say. Fridays are kind of like nothing good on, Fridays are like midnight. Nothing good ever happens on midnight. Rarely do good things happen on Fridays. Rarely do good things happen on Fridays before holidays where people have the Monday off. I think that the economics or the theory and sociology behind that is people are loading up their trucks and their campers. People are hopping on airplanes to go on vacation. People are going to weddings. It seems like every person that I know gets married on Memorial Day weekend at some point, especially if you're in your mid-20s. So shout out to all my young bulls. Short memory, guys. Trading short memory. You got to have a short memory, quarterback mentality. We're going to go out there and keep chucking our buckets. Made some money on some trades in down markets, throw those back into the positions that you're still convicted on. You lose conviction in one, you move it to another. Definitely put QS on your ready list. Definitely hold and keep SOXL, keep LabU. Keep ERX, maybe time to clip it if you're at a profit. I'll let you know. Oil prices, the big change on that is over the weekend, so I'll let you know on that. Goldman Sachs, love it. FAS, love it. UWMC, double love it. And UWMC warrants. If you want to provide some gas, just be aware that there is some extra bit of risk on that. NVIDIA option up 15% in less than 2 days. So if you got that, I'd go ahead and clip it. Maybe we can buy it again tomorrow a little cheaper. If not, you got more money to buy something else. So that's the plan for this week. That is the Everbullish Edge. I am the Sherpa. Let's climb to the top of the mountain. Follow the Everbullish One podcast. Follow the Everbullish newsletter. Sign up for free on my website. Let's stick it to the institution. Stick it to the man. If you want to know what's in the Everbullish One portfolio, 25 stocks, best position for the market this year, constantly rebalanced. We've had 3 rebalances throughout the year. We're beating the living pants off the market, and we're not having to deal with companies that don't do what we don't want to do because we're in control of this. And I don't think very many portfolio managers and traders really understand that you don't have to sit around, hold the bag. You can make it happen yourself. So follow me, follow Everbullish, like, subscribe, comment, and LGR, AFG, LFG, let's go.